While I'm trying to do this reading for Joan, I just keep getting this really strange interference happening there. So I just keep getting this strange flashing, as if she's coming and going. This is a reading for Joan Rivers, given that she has just recently had a cardiac arrest during a relatively apparently common, or not too difficult, throat surgery. So today is September the 2nd, so I thought I would just have a little bit of a look into Joan's health and see if recovery is possible for her, given that 3 days ago they thought she might not make it through, and now there's rumours of her being, if she does make it through, she may be on a life support system or very severely health compromised. I've always admired Joan for the fact that she's 81 and you would never know her age. Granted, she's taken to the facial surgical enhancements in life. Look, there's nothing wrong with that if that's what you want to do and you remain, human looking. But at 81, her zest for life and her energy give anyone hope for, as we age in life, that there is this ability to still have energy and look fabulous and be creative and be in the whole dynamic force of life that's still moving on. So I've always admired Joan from that perspective. Granted, she's got a bit of a foul mouth on her in these latter years. She's got kind of worse, I think, but she's still a real amazing force of a lady. So anyhow, if we look at these cards, the first one that arrived was the Eight of Swords, and this does indicate, obviously, look at it, bound and tied up, sort of from something that you chose to do yourself, which we know now is from the throat surgery. And it says there, try and remain positive. So there is this hope that with all the people around her remaining positive and working through this to try and find a solution, that is definitely going to be of benefit for them. And that card is also a message about don't repeat negative patterns. So I think for her now, this is the complete end. There can't be any more surgery. So she's going to have to work through that and moving forward. Just give the surgery up and let that natural aging appearance take place with her anyhow. The next one, the Five of Wands reversed. This does show acute pain, intense pain, and of course we understand that she has had a heart attack or a myocardial infarction, which would be a very painful position for her to be in. So there is pain associated with this. I think she has to have the belief, as well as her family and friends, that she can get through this. So there's a lot of belief going on in the healing of Joan if she pulls through. People talk about the power of prayer and the power of positive thoughts. This is almost one of those cases. The next card, if we look at the Sun, in fact I've missed a card out here. There is one that was in the drawer, which is the Six of Swords, which isn't depicted in the picture line here, and that also suggests that the health practitioner that she uses at the moment is not one to trust, or one that can't resolve this issue. So there's definitely a message there about moving into a new health practitioner, and I have a feeling that's going to become a very big issue. They are looking now, I think, at finding out why this occurred, and that perhaps the operation shouldn't have been carried out in a day-stay surgery centre. It does indicate very serious health condition, and it also suggests that she may have to look at alternatives. So they may go into the alternative realm of health therapy and moving forward, and that may even lead them to some sort of overseas medical advice or a practitioner that's not local for them at the moment. But if we move into the Sun card, we can see there the Sun is it's a very good card to have. It's that healing process taking place. So as we move further down this journey that she's on at the moment with this severe acute onset of physical ill health, there is a slow, gradual healing taking place, and there's certainly lots of powerful, positive thoughts going towards her from her friends and families and from herself as well, I believe, if she wants to maintain staying here. And if we look at the last one, the Magician reversed, we can see, again, this is the same message about having faith and believing in yourself. So really deciding that you want to stay here and not pass over at this time, and just having that constant determination and belief that you can do it, you can get through it, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and also about seeking alternative medical solutions. So that seems to be the biggest message there for her. And just on a slightly different note, if we look at the angelic realm, the card that came out is the heart chakra card, which does indicate huge heart pain, physical heart pain as well as emotional. And sometimes this can be a card of passing. When I first started to do the video, I had this very strange electrical anomaly happen on my computer, and it was almost as if I was getting this feeling of coming and going right now, fading in and fading out. So we'll keep an eye on it for Joan, but there's certainly lots of powerful positive thoughts going her way, and there is a possibility that if she fights through this, she will see the other side and get back to some form of positive physical health again. Okay, thanks for watching. Kia kaha.